Hello everybody, it's Azazpid here, and I am going to be showing the rules of how to play Item Frame Foes. This is a game that I came up with, and this is a game that I created that was supposed to be kind of like... It's similar to Minecraft Manhunt. There's speedrunning and it's competitive, but where there was skill before, this pretty much doesn't require much skill, except for the speed running and getting items. This is more on the tactical side of things, which is what I like. It is kind of a 1v1 situation, at least for now. I'm not sure, maybe people could modify it. As you can see, there are two sides. This side is for one person, this side is for another. And there is a 5x5 grid of item frames. Both players have 20 minutes to go off and do whatever they want. Here's the thing. It is always daytime. Keep inventory will be on. Like, neither player will kill each other. You both want to try and get one of 6 different items. You want to have one type of 6 different items when the 20 minutes is up. You want to have one type of any kind of block, one type of any kind of staircase or stairs, one type of any kind of pickaxe, one type of any kind of shovel, one type of any kind of ingot, and one type of any kind of brick. Here's how to play. So, the player with the most XP decides who gets to go first. The player that goes first will take one of their items, and they'll just put it anywhere that they like. Now you see how the staircase right here, every item, every block, I'm going to showcase all of these. They all kind of have an attack based on their edges. So for the staircase, its attack would be here, here, and here, because that's where the edges are. The edge right there is pointing there, the edge right there is pointing there, the edge right there is pointing there. And yes, you can move them around, and that would change it. So it would go there, there, and there. You can change it around to your liking. For the bricks and ingots, it would go that way and that way. If you flip it, that way and that way, that way, and so on and so forth. Shovel, it's kind of the same thing. That way, 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 that way. Pickaxe is actually going to be... Actually, let me put the pickaxe in a better spot to represent it. So the pickaxe, so as it is now, it's going to be that way, and that way. If you flip it that way, and that way. And the block, put this in a better spot as well. The block, that way, that way, that way, that way. Oops. Or that way, that way, that way, that way. And pretty much your goal is that you take turns and you try and claim your opponent's items by attacking them with yours. So let's say it's my opponent's turn and they do that. Okay, they just put down a simple wooden block. Okay, then I do that and I do that. So it's facing that. Then I would claim it. Why did I actually think I was going to pick it up? I claim it. So I would then take the item, put it in my chest. Then it's their turn. They could do that. And since this is, well actually no, it doesn't matter. Well no, it does. So as you can see, there is already an attack point here. And this is facing an attack point. But since this is of a higher value, since this is iron and that's just stone, it would get claimed. I really forgot that. Okay. How did I forget that? Okay. And then it would be my turn again. I could do this. Now, even though this is of less value than iron, its attacking point is facing a defenseless area. This point is not, like, if it was like this, I could not claim it. But if it's like that, or that, it is defenseless, and therefore I can claim it. And this would keep going on until all the items have been claimed. And we will... I'm not sure yet what item we will use to block off, like to show... I think we'll just use nether stars. I think we'll use nether stars to kind of represent what places have been taken already, like what items, like what spaces have already been claimed, because here's what we're gonna do is that, so if it's like that, someone uses a brick, they claim it, then that claimed spot is going to be blocked off. It cannot be used anymore. And for every single item that you claim, that gives you 1 point. If one player doesn't have one of the required items, then the opponent gets a point for however many items they don't have that's required. If it ends up in a draw, like if both players end up with the same amount of points, then you both battle again, but with the items that you claimed from your opponent. The person that goes first, or the person that gets to decide who goes first, I mean, is the person who didn't get to decide who goes first on the first round. I hope this was a good guide. I mean, I'm going to be uploading a video of me battling against my friend in this exact one that I made. So, hopefully you guys will get a better understanding of that. And, yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you all on the flip side. Goodbye!